Welcome to Ginger Games. Today I'm going to be working inside Eclipse to create our Minecraft mod, finally! Today we're going to create the block speed sand, which means you can walk upon it and make it go faster. Or any other block like a mob or any other entity. Now, if you haven't watched any other tutorials, there's a link to both of them now. And just follow through them and you'll get to this point here if you watched them. So now, after you've done that, go into your project. Have you done it? Yeah, good. If you've gone into your project, then go into net.minecraft.source and we're going to create a new, that was just a test, create a new class. So create new class. And this class is now going to be called block speed sand, like I said. So now it's put it in the right package for me and put it in the right class. But this class, because it's a block, it has to extend the block class. No, yeah, see? I know it's telling me I haven't got a construct yet, but yeah, I'll get a constructor for you. So right, I'll make that constructor now. So block speed sand int I, int j. Now these two things you don't have to worry about. That just means what the texture is and what that is the ID, but you don't need to worry about it at this point. J and materials.sand. This spot here where it says material.sand in the super means that it's going to act like sand. So if you use a shovel, it's going to go faster with a shovel than any other tool. If I had put stone, it's going to go faster if I use a pickaxe, and if I punch it, I'm not going to drop anything, just like a stone or an ore or anything like that. So if I put put wood, if I use a wood pickaxe, not pickaxe, the normal axe, it'll go faster than any other thing, right? Makes sense. Okay, the next method that I need to do is the hard one, and actually no, yeah, let's do this one. And it's the collision detector. So it depends on how it's a block, right? It's a cube, and you need a collision detector on it, so you can't walk through it. So you need to make sure it's a square. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have an axis. It's going to have the return type as an axis aligned BB. I know it's bizarre, but just go along with me. I'm going to call the method get collision bounding box from pool. I know it's a very peculiar name for it, but yeah. But now we're going to add some variables into it. So we're going to have a world variable. This means it's going to reference the world, the map you're on. We're going to have an int I, an int j, and an int k, because I like the alphabet. And I always type like that for some reason. Now it's telling me I haven't got anything in it. I haven't returned it. So what we need to do is I'm going to make a new float so I can change it for later if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because I know I like it. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, wait, that's not right. That's better, because I forgot to put the F on the end, because it's a float. Put that, return, axis, aligned, BB, dot, there we go. It's there already for us. Now I've just got to put everything in. Great. So put I, J, K. Now we put I plus 1. Now I'm going to force this to be a float. I'm going to say you need to be a float, so go j plus 1. The next one is j plus, it's j plus 1. Take away f, which is the float. Okay, and then I know you may be wondering why have I done that, but because it's already a float, I don't need to put. Yeah, you should know. And then we got k plus 1. I know this might seem really confusing, but it's a bit weird. If you can't see the text or anything, go into 720p and it should be alright. It'd be clearer. If not, sorry. Okay, now we've got one more constructor here. We actually got one more after this. And this one is going to be what happens when something collides with the block. So it's when an entity collides with the block. We're going to need to reference the world. Oops, world. We need to do int I again, int j, and int k. And now we're going to reference the entity. So yeah. So all we need to do is because it's speed sound. So anytime something collides with this block, the motion of the entity, anything, so a mob, a player, a block, well not a block, but like a block that you drop when you chuck it, or you barf it up, its motion is increased. So I'm going to change the entity, its motion, to motion of x. I'm going to times it by 1.1. Okay, and then we're going to do the same to the x-axis. So times that by 1. And we don't want the y-axis because that's up and down. So x is left and right and z is up, forward and backwards. Okay? And now that's pretty much done. But what I'm going to do now is I need to, let's see, okay, where is it? There's my two textures. I'm going to drag the textures into Minecraft, this folder here, and click OK. And they should be right there. That's fine. So you drag it onto the Minecraft bit there. Now we're going to actually reference these and give our block a custom texture. Sounds cool, doesn't it? And because we've installed Modloader, we can do this without changing the texture.png file. So that means you can actually use different texture packs and this will still work. So I'm going to change it. We're going to do the top texture now. There should be a link in the description below for these files. If not, tell me to put them in. Add override. And we're going to override. This is what we're going to override. Models can tell we override terrain.png along with, we're going to change it with speed sand top.png. Now that one is done. What we're going to do, I'm going to copy, paste it. I wouldn't do this if I was you, but I know what I'm doing. Oops. I'll just get rid of that. Done. Now we need to tell Java that we want these textures to be a part of the thing. They're just variables and they're not being used, like they're just saying there. So what we do is we go and do another method. Yay! Public int get block texture from side. Now I'm going to call this integer inside. We're going to give it the I because I'm a bit lazy. We could just give it 1 overall. What's gone wrong here? Oh, I haven't done a statement yet, that's all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do if I is equal to 1. Do that. Now if that means it gets 1 equals top face. We're going to return. Now we're returning. Yep, we're returning top texture. Okay. So now else if oh, there you go. If int if the face is equal to 0. Now because of what my texture looks like, I'm going to return 88. Now that is just put more comments. 0 equals bottom face. Now that is the soul sand texture. Because it's pretty much just a soul sand with some blue orange goop on top, like in Portal 2, pretty much. And that's where I got the idea from. So, and then else, all the rest of the sides are just going to be the side texture. There. That's good. Now, you may be thinking, oh, we're done now. No. Sorry about that. But we need to add this into the game now with, we need to tell what its recipe is. So how the hell are we going to place it down if we don't have a recipe? So what I'm going to do is add a new class. And this class, it has to be named, start with mod underscore. Now we're going to call it speed sand, like so. And then click enter. So it's already been created for us again. And all we're going to do is step this one. I'm remembering. This file is for Modloader. And this extends the base mod. So this means this block here, this one here, will actually be referenced in this one as an object. Because Java is an object-oriented language. Pretty simple to realise. Now we're just going to start our construct. Because we extended the base mod, so we need a constructor, whatever. An int speed sand id equals, let's give it, this bit here is, I'm going to call, this is the ID of the block. Alright, then we're going to go create new object. This bit here, so the create the new object is a block object, and it's called speed sand, and it's equal new block speed sand, and the parameters are its ID and material dot sand. So as again, its material is a sand, and its ID is that. That should be right. It is int. What do you mean? That should work. Oh, I don't know. I've done wrong. I think it's going mad at me for some reason. Oh, I know I've done wrong. I think. Oh, no, actually, just leave it like that. It's fine. It's fine for now. I just went blank. Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter. It should work. Fingers crossed. Now we're gonna add the block to Minecraft finally. So now we need to use Modloader. Now we're gonna need to register this block with Modloader. So you just kind of register it. Register block, and the block is this bit here. Oops, this bit here. So it's called speed sand. And now we're going to make the recipe. I'm going to make something simple so we can create it straight away to test it out. But you could add a really complicated one if you really wanted to. New item stack, speed sand. And we're going to spawn 64 of it. Alright. Is that right? No, called in the wrong place. No. Now we're going to tell what the actual recipe is going to be. So, here we go. So the first part of the recipe is DD. You can do 3 if you wanted, so like that. Or you could do any character in there anyway, but I just like doing a D, because you'll see in a minute. If you want any more rows, you put a comma, and then you put another row in. Put a comma, put another row in. Pretty simple. But I only want 1 row, and it only has 2 columns. And then we're going to write character dot value of, and it's going to get the value of D here. And the value of D is block dot dirt. So that D represents dirt. Dirt, no, dirt's lowercase, yeah. Now, after we've done that, I just need to close that and terminate it. And then the last thing we have to, well, second to last thing we have to do is speed sand. Now we have to set the hardness of this block. I'm going to set it to 0.1, and it's a float. That just tells you how hard it takes so long to hit it. Stone's 1.5, so this is really, really weak. Set sand to set block. Oh no, not capital B. Block name. And this is going to be called what Minecraft references this block as. So it's just speed sand, nothing fancy. And now this is what the user sees. So we type in Modloader dot add name, and we've got to reference the object here as it tells us to, and then we put what it's going to be called. So I'm calling it speed sand. Now, oh, I terminated it. That should be it. And I know it tells us to put any more methods in, but we don't need them. I'll just get rid of that white space. And the only one more method we actually do need is the version method. So I think that was what it wanted. Yeah, that's what it wanted. And this, just return any old crap in here. Not point. I don't know. Yeah, that's good enough for me. This just tells you what the version of the mod is. It's nothing special. Recipe. Just checking my mods. Everything's right. Okay, it's saved. And now let's run it. Oh, boom. There it is. Oh no, it is. So there is something wrong with that. So I don't think I need two, do I? I just need one. Yeah, just change it to that. And it might work now. It might not. Yep, it works. Should be working. Nope. Why aren't you working? Okay, let's try that out now. So all I did was went into the class and kept that same, but then went into this block class and changed the construct from int I and material mat, because I think that should work now. I don't know what I did wrong before, but no. Why aren't you working? I got two up. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I'll be right back. Again. Okay, I actually found the problem, and it wasn't to do with that, but I should just change it anyway. It was the ID. It needs to be 145, because 5,000 is too high. I don't know what the limit is. I think it's like 3,000 something, but keep it that. Keep it something like 200 at the most. Don't be ridiculous like I did, and find out the hard way. So let's try it again. Let's run it. Oh, it works now. Luckily me. Let's create a new world, just for testing. It's building it. Okay, we're in this Arctic. Oh well. Okay, we got two sats. There we go. Two dirt. Pull them in a row, and there we got speed sand. Now this is what it looks like, right? I'll put it on flat land. That's what it looks like for you. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? There we go. And that should be it. So let's walk across it now. Doesn't make you go that much faster. A little bit faster. It's like ice. Save quit. Let's just change it to 1.2 this time. Might be fast enough this time, so rerun it again. Wait till it loads. Open up our world again. And run across it now. Ready? Go. That's pretty cool. So this is... Okay, I'll just show you how fast it is. This is how fast it is normal. And this is how fast it is now. It's faster, but you don't want it too fast, otherwise it has an advantage over anything else. But if I just chuck it, what's my throw? There you go. Yeah, So we way. So, and again, it's like the hardness is nothing. It's just like click nearly. See. And thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope it made some sense to you. If not, complain below. Don't complain. Anyway, tune in for the next time where I'll show you how to export this mod so you can use it in your own Minecraft and give it to your friends. Goodbye.